Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. In today's video, I'm going to be talking through my live rig. Now, what I've been doing over the last 2 weeks is trying different combinations and different pedals and different setups with the BluGuitar Amp1 Iridium edition. And I finally got to the point now where I'm happy, and this is now going to be my live rig for the foreseeable future. If you don't know what the BluGuitar Amp1 is, it's a really compact 100-watt amp that has a nano tube. In the power amp section, it sounds absolutely fantastic, and there's accessories that you can buy for it that make it a really simple to use live rig. So what we're going to be using today, as I said, we're using the Amp1. I've got the Remote1 down there, and I've also got the Looper Kit. The Looper Kit enables me to connect 4 separate pedals and have them in the best possible combination, in the best possible signal flow way into the Amp1. And it enables me to set up presets on the Remote1 so I can switch those pedals in and out and have it with various combinations with all the different amplifiers that are inside the BluGuitar Amp1. Sounds complicated, but it isn't. So as you can see, I've got the Remote1 on the floor with all of my pedals. I'm using the True Tone 1 spot, just a small one. I think this is the CS6 to power all the pedals. And next to that, you'll see the Looper Kit. Now the Looper Kit plugs into the Remote1. That enables me, as I said, to set up presets inside the Remote1 that will then trigger all the different amps and pedal combinations. I've set up 9 presets, so let me just go through all the different presets first. So here's my clean sound. That preset incorporates my Keeley compressor with the clean channel on the Amp1. Now, if I switch to my second preset, this is now still going to be the clean tone, but as well as the compressor, I'm bringing in the booster pedal. Now, the reason why I'm using the booster pedal, it's one of my favourite pedals actually, which is an Earthquaker Devices Black Eye Boost. And what that enables me to do is to drive the front end of the amp. Now it's a clean boost, so you're just crunching up the front of the amp. So if I have a guitar that's, say, got weaker pickups, I can boost that by using the boost pedal. Now this is where I start to bring in all of my gain pedals. And on preset number 4, I know it says 7, but to me, it's 4. It's the way that I've got it laid out, is my exotic BB preamp. So far, all we're using is the clean setting on the Amp1. So if I switch to my next preset, that brings in the classic channel on the Amp1, and it also brings in the compressor, which is in the Looper Kit. Now my next preset is the compressor and the boost pedal. So as you can see, with all these presets, they've got varying amounts of gain and they're going up with each preset. The next preset is the compressor, the booster, and the tube screamer pedal. The next preset is bringing in the BB preamp. Now, I don't know when I'd ever need that amount of gain, but I can click on that if I ever need like a shred sort of tone. And my last preset, now that brings in the clean channel, but all of my pedals. So I'm using the compressor, the booster, the tube screamer, and the BB preamp. And the reason why I set it up using the clean channel instead of using one of the other channels on the Amp1 is because the clean channel is a fantastic pedal platform. So as I said, all of this is controllable from the Remote 1. So if I want to create a preset, I click on the mode button. Now I can access all my different amps. So there's my clean amp, there's my vintage, there's the classic, and there's the modern. And as you'll see, the switching on the Amp1. Now here as well, I can also bring in the boost that's actually in the Amp1. I've got access to my reverb, so I can turn that on. I can also access the master volume and the power soak, but the way to choose the pedals, if I click and hold on the effects loop, I can now bring in all the different pedals. So here's my compressor. There's my boost. Here's my tube screamer. And last of all, here's the BB preamp. So there you have it. There's the Amp1 connected to the Remote 1 with the Looper Kit. It's a really, really versatile setup that it's highly portable, and also you haven't got to have your Amp1 on the floor. I can stick that on top of my speaker cabinet, so that's not going to get damaged at all. I can just use all of this lot, which is going to be on the floor, and if someone treads on it accidentally, at least it's not going to be damaging the amp. Anyway, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of that. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.